Why God tests us? God tests us because He loves us dearly and wants us to grow in grace and in the knowledge of Him. This is why the Bible tells us we can rejoice when being tested. Being tested by God has been misunderstood by many. It is clear in the Scriptures that God does test us. However, God does not send sickness, disease, or calamity into our lives to test us. Those things steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus is the Good Shepherd who came to give us abundant life. He warned us in John 16 verse 33 that we would encounter trouble in the world, but then encouraged us by telling us He had overcome it. Being tested by God is a matter of the heart and for a specific purpose. Understanding why God tests us will empower us to not only endure the tests but also find joy in them. What is testing? Testing can feel like a negative thing. Have you ever been nervous to take a test in school? However, testing is not designed to be negative. How the Cambridge Dictionary defines a test as 1. A way of discovering, by questions or practical activities, what someone knows, or what someone or something can do or is like. 2. A medical examination of part of your body in order to find out how healthy it is or what is happening with it. 3. An act of using something to find out if it is working correctly or how effective it is. 4. A situation that shows how good something is. How the Bible defines test. The Hebrew word translated as test in the Old Testament is bakon. It means to examine, investigate, prove, scrutinize. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but the Lord tests the heart. Proverbs 17 verse 3. The Greek word translated as test in the New Testament is dokimazo. It means to put to the test, prove, examine, and, by implication, to approve. In Thessalonians 2:4, it says, on the contrary, we speak as those approved by God to be entrusted with the gospel. We are not trying to please people but God, who tests our hearts. The same Greek word is used for both approved and tests. Passing a test is a joyous occasion where we emerge approved. Why we fear testing. When we are nervous to be tested, it reveals something about us. Either we are unprepared, or we are unaware of what we know. When we are unprepared, we shrink back expecting to fail the test, and fear is a natural response when we are uncertain of the outcome. The Bible tells us, the heart is deceitful above all things, and it is exceedingly corrupt. Who can know it? I, Jehovah, search the mind, I try the heart, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. Jeremiah 17 verses 9-10. A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. Luke 6 verse 45. We fear to be tested because we fear a negative outcome, and are afraid of why God is doing the testing. Why God tests us. The objective of testing is to discover the truth. In school, it has to see if we have learned what has been taught. There are teachers who make tests exceptionally difficult trying to fail students, and there are those who delight in the success of their students. God is love and wants us to succeed. When He tests us, He wants to see if our faith in Him is real. If we fall short, He takes pleasure in teaching us so we can pass the next time. When our faith proves genuine, He can reward us. Our faith in God is precious to Him. The Bible puts it this way in 1 Peter 1 verse 7. Your faith will be like gold that has been tested in a fire. And these trials will prove that your faith is worth much more than gold that can be destroyed. They will show that you will be given praise and honor and glory when Jesus Christ returns. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. God tests us because He loves us dearly and wants us to grow in grace and in the knowledge of Him. This is why the Bible tells us we can rejoice when being tested. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. Moreover, let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. James 1 verses 1-2. God will bless you if you do not give up when your faith is being tested. He will reward you with a glorious life, just as He rewards everyone who loves Him. James 1 verse 12. What does this mean? Being tested by God is simply part of the process of becoming more like Him. The more we lean into Him, the more grace He can pour on us.